Benjamin Banneker was born free. His grandmother, who came from Africa as an indentured servant, worked and secured their freedom. After saving enough money, she purchased a plot of land and 2 male slaves. Later, she freed the 2 slaves and married one of them. Benjamin's father, Robert, was one of the 4 children born to the couple. Benjamin grew up on a 102-acre farm owned near Baltimore, Maryland. Benjamin's grandmother taught him to read. When he was old enough, his parents enrolled him in an integrated neighborhood school. Benjamin loved school, and he loved books. When Benjamin left school to help on his father's farm, the world became his classroom. He studied the weather, animal life, the stars, any and everything he could. He read all the books that was available to him. By the time he was 20, Benjamin could answer the most difficult questions about mathematics, science, and philosophy. In 1761, he carved a wooden clock by hand, using only 2 models, a pocket clock and an old picture of a clock. It is said that the clock kept nearly perfect time for over 50 years. We all know that a solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, casting a shadow on the earth. As an astronomer, Benjamin correctly predicted that a solar eclipse would occur in 1789. A few years later, Benjamin published an almanac that became immediately successful. Farmers used it to help them decide when to plant their crops. Benjamin's almanac was more accurate than an almanac published by Benjamin Franklin years before. Benjamin also helped survey the site for Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. When Major Pierre Charles L'Enfant, the man George Washington selected to design the new capital, resigned and went back to France, Benjamin and other surveyors continued to work and the nation's capital was built. Although Benjamin had never been a slave, he spoke out against the system that held his people in bondage. And for this, we salute him for History 101, the next 100, baby. Black history is life. Benjamin Banneker, astronomer.